How would you describe grief and suicide? Suicide is devastating. Grief can be so lonely. It leaves us feeling exhausted. Everything inside of us just hurts so bad. It leaves us scared and anxious. And sometimes we're just really full of anger. Mostly, it leaves us with questions of why and how. Sometimes we believe that our grief is linear, taking us from denial to acceptance. And oftentimes, we expect our grief to be over in just 1 year. And so at the end of a year, when it's not, others and ourselves look at us as failures or weak. Instead, I challenge you to look at grief like a big ball of yarn. It's all jumbled together. All the hurt and disappointment mixed in with the memories and the love, strength and hope. It's all there, and it's all just one long singular string of grief. Grief is tricky. We could be going about our day in the grocery store when we run into an old friend who says something painful, or we see our loved one's favorite cereal and we're instantly transformed into an immeasurable sorrow. Or perhaps we're driving along down the road when we swear we see our loved one walking down the street. Or maybe their favorite song comes onto the radio and just like that, we feel like we're back at square one. Grief impacts us every day. We are reminded of our loved ones and the memories we share, those old familiar smells, the sounds we hear. We can't avoid grief. Grief is part of us because they were part of us. Sometimes, when we've had a hard day, we feel as if we've taken a few steps backwards, and then we beat ourselves up. But grief's not like that. It's not a race. There are no awards given to those who finish first, because in reality, there is no finish line. Grief is our own personal journey. We get to go at our own pace, and we're free to stop and take a break whenever we need to. There are no manuals for what you're experiencing, so be kind to yourself. Suicide grief is relentless, but you're doing it. One day at a time. I know it feels like it, but you are not alone. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. If you need help, please reach out 1-800-273-8255.